Hi, who's next? So we're going to be using, so this is your October general read. Let's see who we're doing. Scorpio, no. We've already done Scorpio. Already done Cancer. Leo, did we do Leo? We haven't. Leo, it's your turn. Sorry about my nails. I'm just not getting them done. Please check out the description box for additional things you need to know, such as that I do not reach out to people individually asking for money or to offer personal readings. If you want to know how to get a personal reading, all the information on how to do that is in the description box of the video, as well as how to donate to the channel. Please share the love, show the love if you like what I do up in here. This is your October general read. Please check out your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages. If you don't know how to figure that out, you can go to a place like Cafe Astrology to run your natal chart. Now, I am clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant. If I hear ringing on my right-hand side, those are messages from my people that I know that have passed on. If I hear ringing on the left, that will be messages from my spirit guides, guardian angels, whatever you want to call them. We're going to do a past, present, future 444 spread for you. And we will take flippers and jumpers only up to 3 max, no more than that. We're going to take some Rebel Oracle advice for you at the end, as well as some magnetic poetry, and we'll be done hopefully faster than usual because I'm only doing 4 cards across instead of 6. Okay, Leo. Man of War by Radiohead was a song that I had as a little bit of an earworm here as I was pre-shuffling. So yeah, check that song out. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just for fairness for you. Now, there's one special card in the light, the Tarot of Light and Shadow, called the Mirror card, and if I hit it in the Shadow deck, then we will be shedding light on things by moving to the Light deck, okay? Okay, so Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what are your messages from the past? The past messages, things that you were encountering in the past for October. What do we got? We got 2 thus far. Okay, so we got Judgment in the reverse, followed by the Strength in reverse. So this is Sagittarian Aries energy, as well as your energy, Leo. So you have something here of a decision, a call to action, atonement, trumpeter's call. It's something that you had to make a decision on. And you might have been indecisive about it. It took bravery, courage, and you might have had a little bit of frustration about the decision that you had to make. But you had a decision nonetheless that you had to make. You really did. I'm getting that, you know, there was courage required in the decision-making process that you were called upon to make. And so that's a big thing. Hold on a sec. There's something on my... There we go. That's better. And yeah, you know what? Decision-making is super scary, right? Decision-making is super scary. So, you know, yeah, of course, you know, making huge decisions that have huge ramifications can absolutely require a lot of courage. And can be frustrating, especially if you don't feel like you've got all of the things, all the answers, all the information that you need in order to make, you know, the right decision, you know. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Also, the need to connect with oneself to make the right decisions, to be discerning in the right regard. What else do we have for you during this time in the past? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else? What else? Sorry. What else do we have for you? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October. Well, that's card vomit. We just can't take all of that. Let's see what else. Leo. Something of a struggle to make the right decision. You know what the right call was. Oh, so we had, yeah, you were divided. So we're going to take these 2, and then we will have this one in the present, but let's take these 2 for your past. The 5 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So there was a little bit of stalemate energy here. A feeling also of the need to exercise gratitude. You know? It's like you were looking at something from the wrong perspective. It almost feels like... with this 5 of Cups in the upright, like you were looking at the things that you had already lost or the things that were going wrong as opposed to focusing on what was going right in the situation. And because of that focus on the wrong thing or having the wrong perspective or the wrong outlook, you ended up having a little bit of stalemate energy happen there, or a reversal in fortune of some sort. fixed energy of, you know, of course, you, Leo, then also Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. But again, you know, the wheel in the reverse is really stagnancy. It's coming to a halt, grinding to a halt, the energy grinding to a halt, probably because you were having a bit of an issue with this decision. Needed to exercise some, you know, careful forethought, had to be brave, got a little frustrated, started focusing on the wrong things here with that 5 of Cups, started focusing on the things that were lost instead of what you had that was still intact. Maybe you're focusing on, you know, all of the things that were going wrong instead of what was going right. In the future, in the present rather, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So it seems to be that there's a little, like I said, you know, it's exactly what, you know, this wheel in the reverse is. It's inaction, lack of passionate action. Maybe slow moving or not moving at all, but it kind of feels like the swift action that's necessary in the present isn't necessarily happening. And it could be because you're focusing on the wrong things. You're focusing on what's going wrong. You're focusing on what's not happening for you. You're focusing on what you're lacking as opposed to what you do have. A lack mindset creates a lack of abundance, right? And so that movement forward that's not happening for you is a direct result of your inability to recognize what you do have going for you, to recognize your strengths, to recognize your opportunities as opposed to your challenges, and also recognize what's working for you as opposed to what's not working, or what you have won as opposed to what you've lost. The decision that you made here, it could also be that you made a decision that you're frustrated over because you feel that you've made the wrong decision. Nonetheless, there's still a lesson to be had there that I don't think that you're necessarily recognizing the beauty in that, or the strength in that, or the just simply with even making the wrong decision, there's still something to be learned out of that. And so grinding to a halt here, not moving forward, a reversal in fortune. And of course, that Knight of Wands in the reverse in the present is the byproduct of that. Inaction, or a reticence to act moving forward too passionately because you don't want to rebound and do the wrong thing. And I don't mean rebound in terms of relationships, but you don't want to all of a sudden be counteracting bad decision making in the past with hasty decision making moving forward. You know, what else in the present for you, Leo? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the present. You might have Aquarius in your chart. I'm hearing that animal by Blood Red Shoes. So we have the Four of Swords. You're trying to meditate. You're trying to, you know, kind of pause for thought and think about things, take stock of things, see how you can heal from the situation a little bit. Feel like you lost your temper here and you're trying to heal it. The need for quiet repose and meditation in order to ground in the center. You're trying to exercise mindfulness. Mindfulness and meditation might be something that you might benefit from in the present, in order to improve your confidence, with your decision making moving forward. Yeah, it's a lack of confidence with your decision making. You'd rather, exercise inaction than make the wrong decisions, and therefore it's important to exercise mindfulness, to engage yourself in meditations of that sort, right? What else? Oh, we have a flipper. The Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, right now you don't feel that celebration is warranted over this. Other people might be in a jubilant mood. You don't feel that celebration is necessary. You might feel that celebration is kind of insulting to the process. You're also trying not to gossip about something, or trying to still the motion of mouths. Still the motion of mouths. Like you can see people are gossiping, or you're trying to keep people from chatting, the idle chatter about a decision, but you're having a hard time celebrating your wins because you're seeing losses. and you're not seeing the progress you would like to. So you're having a hard time enjoying celebration with others. And you don't necessarily want to spread gossip, and you don't want to engage in the chatter that you normally would. Sorry. Excuse me. Goodness. Right. Oh, what else is a present for you, Leo? Another flipper here. 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, okay, so it's a call for you to connect with mind, body, and spirit and the symphony of the 3. Also important for you to nurture your friendships, and something about contracts, partnerships here, making sure that you are exercising careful forethought, but having a pioneering spirit when it comes to engaging in those. I think for you, it's more about following your intuition and connecting with the mind and the spirit, making sure that those are on track and that you're putting equal energy and effort into all 3, the mind, body, and the spirit. Because right now you're reticent to move forward and there's standstill energy here. You're not recognizing gratitude for the things that you have. It's not serving you. So you got to figure out how you're going to fix that. Contract didn't go through for you, and that's why you don't want to celebrate. An offer that you thought was going to go through didn't come through. There's a standstill or a halt, so you don't feel there's joy and celebration. You're having a hard time exercising gratitude for what you do have. You can't see what you do have because what you wanted didn't come about the way you wanted it to. And you're having a hard time taking joy in other people's successes as a result also. We have one here for the future. Yeah, truth. There's a truth that you're going to come across in the near future here that has to do with the need to meditate and heal something. It's got to do with your lack of activity in the present. Your inability to passionately act. Libra energy. Some people call this Aquarius energy. I always see it as Libra energy because it's the Athena sword, right? And as no, don't drop those. And now it's Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I almost wanted to jump. Leo. Oh, you got 2. 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups. Okay. So there's going to be great burden in order to achieve something of great emotional fulfillment here. A lot of high responsibilities. The truth is that you in the future have a great healing that happens through great emotional achievement in your relationships. At the same time, you have a lot of heavy responsibilities that befall you as well. That's why you don't necessarily feel like celebrating. Is because having the emotion of, this is the truth, right? In the future, the truth. Great emotional fulfillment at the expense of having additional responsibilities and burdens that you weren't anticipating carrying. So that it's like you can't celebrate. You can't celebrate. Additional burdens and responsibilities, but the could have to do with a contract or a partnership. Some of the strain could come upon you in your personal relationships. Because of a contract. Or lack of jubilant celebratory energy. Or negative gossip that you're engaging in because you're not taking the time to be mindful and heal. What else? Lastly for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This was a super quick read. Oh, shit! We got the cosmic mirror. We got to shed some light on this in the future. Interesting that we have the infinity loop there, which is your sign. Shedding light on the future for you. So let's shed some light on this for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is where this happens. You're the only sign that's gotten this so far. Leo, let's shed some light on the future for Leo. Shed some light on this truth, please. The truth, the Hierophant, and the Sun in the reverse. You're not connecting with yourself. You're not giving yourself permission to act in your own high power. You're not moving towards your joy. You're questioning what your joy is, your philosophies and beliefs about what joy, what your sun is, what your happiness is of an emotional nature. Tell us more. Why is this a burden to you? Tell us more. Why is this a burden to you, Leo? Oh, that's card vomit. This one stuck out. It's a burden to you because you don't feel that the passionate communication is there. You don't feel you can passionately speak on it. Why? How's more? Because you don't feel intuitively connected with your heart space. You don't feel comfortable in your heart space. That's a Scorpio Piscean energy. Somebody who's secure and happy in their their heart space is full, and they intuitively act from the heart space. Make no apologies for it. Burden is you cannot emotionally communicate because you're not intuitively acting from your heart space. Tell us more. Anything else? Anything else? That's probably too many. That's probably too many. Is it 3? It's 3. Okay, that's it for you and I. What do we got? We got the 8 of Pentacles. There's lots of work that needs to be put in. Lots of work that needs to be put in. And the work and the effort that you would have to put into this comes at the expense of your self-love. Although you know that, yourself having to exercise a self-love is going to, result in great emotional wish fulfillment for you. There's that infinity loop again. The secret is you need to connect with yourself. From 0 to infinity, the alpha and the omega. The occult secrets, right? Intuitively, you wouldn't be acting from your heart space if you were passionately communicating. That's your burden. Intuitively acting from your heart space means that you would have to put in the work and the effort. But it's work and effort for you because you're not exercising self-love and not moving towards your personal wish fulfillment. Intuitively, and I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you. You know, I don't. I can't tell you. I can't come through the camera and tell you, Leo, what your ultimate personal emotional fulfillment is. But intuitively, you know what it is. The High Priestess is about secrets, the hidden, intuition, occult knowledge. So intuitively, you actually know what your personal emotional fulfillment is. Your burden right now, and we're shedding light on it, right? Your burden is that you cannot passionately communicate because you're not intuitively acting from your heart space when you do. If you do, it's going to mean putting in a great deal of effort on the tangible plane, work. And that is not loving yourself. It's not going to lead to your personal emotional fulfillment. Only you know what that is. It's a secret. Overall energy. We're not going out of this one anymore. There's pain, heartbreak. Overall energy is pain and heartbreak. There's something that you are experiencing a great deal of hurt over. I mean, it might not necessarily be something that's overt. It might be below the surface, and it might not be something you talk about a great deal. But it's something that bothers you to your core. Normally, we see the Three of Swords as 3 swords piercing a heart. Heartbreak. There's a decision that you made in the past. It's almost like you're cutting your losses somewhere in here. Taking a consolation prize of some sort. I can't tell you what it's about because I don't know what it's about. It doesn't show me if it's work. It doesn't show me if it's family. It doesn't show me if it's love. What it shows me, though, is that you know what your personal wish fulfillment is. And that it's taking you a great deal of effort in order to passionately communicate, and it's a lot of burden on you. You're not permitting yourself to act within your splendor, within who you actually are. And only you intuitively know what your personal wish fulfillment is, what your personal highest emotional fulfillment is. But it's a secret, and it's something that you keep hidden. Passionately communicating is a burden to you. It's a high responsibility to you. It's not just one wand, it's 10 wands that you have to carry on your back at all times because you're not intuitively connected with your heart space when you do it. It doesn't feel natural. It feels forced. It feels artificial. You don't feel authentic like you should. So it's going to be up to you to find out. There we go. I just seen it right now. What's the key? What's the key to your happiness? What's the key to your happiness? What is the true key to your happiness? And what is it that you keep on trying to fill that void with? Because it doesn't seem to matter what you do. Not permitting yourself to live into your splendor. Anyway, let's get you some advice here from the Rebel Oracle deck. We'll get you 3 cards. And then we'll do some magnetic potion and we'll be on with it. This is a super fast one. You know, having the 6 cards less certainly helps. One sec. Sorry, I've been sneezing a lot today. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's do 3 cards, please. 3 cards of advice for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are 3 cards of advice? Is that it? Did we just get them? We did. Okay. Winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Okay. Okay. All right. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like you do. And you are loved. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Okay. All right. Let's see your magnetic poetry. I think you got some chit chat you got to do with yourself. You got two personal cards here in the reverse. In fact, all your cards in the major arcana that you know are attached to Leo are in the reverse here. That's not a good sign. What are your magnetic poetry messages? People are all pulling some super short magnets here. Take these, write them down, kind of play around with them, shuffle them around. Okay. All right. There you have it. You can go ahead and you can kind of figure out any sentences and stuff like that. I'm not doing that anymore. because it's, you know, kind of, I don't want to kind of fill your head with stuff here. It's up to you. Okay? All right, Leo. Well, nonetheless, you know, check out your other placements, and that'll help color everything in, and you know, share the love, show the love, and subscribe. And I'll probably be doing love readings and that kind of thing in the middle of the month. And 2 Minute Tuesdays are on Tuesdays, and we'll see you when we see you next. Okay, bye. This is what happens when you hit that cosmic mirror. You have to go into the other deck. So anyway, this is your spread. Okay, all right. See you when we see you next. Bye, Leo.